Right, I am back, and you might be surprised that it's a weekend, but I don't know if you remember, I started attempting a series, or that's kind of pretentious calling it a series, but I attempted a playthrough or a stream on Sundays where I do detective stories, detective games, and really, I only got like 2 episodes in and then kind of dropped it. But it was always a fun idea, and the good one for me is I always like detective games, so it was sort of a way to get it in every week, at least once. And so I'm attempting to bring it back, and with this game, I played a bit of the original, but I didn't get far. But since there's a remaster and it's spooky season, I thought it's a good time to try this. So here we are, back in the Sinking City, which is a Lovecraftian Lovecraftian game where you visit a place and solve mysteries. Yeah. That's going to be kind of the theme of most of these. Visiting places and solving mysteries. So, thank you for joining me here on Twitch. And if you are watching later in the future, thank you, especially on YouTube. But, yeah, I appreciate both just as much. So, do we just jump in? I'm going to just jump in. Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've searched the outbursts of hysteria and visions of the future in the city of Oakland, Massachusetts. It turned out your assumptions are correct. Such scary cases are indeed most frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakland, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come back to Oakland as soon as you can. I'll meet you here, help you on the way. Cordial, Johannes van der Berg. That's weird. I'm just looking at my kind of, what do I call it? Dashboard. That was weird. Hang on. Pressing button to continue. Oakland keeps its mouth shut. Solving a case doesn't guarantee you a huge reward, so stay well supplied by scavenging around the city. Come on. Fast travel can be performed between phone booths you've discovered across the city. Okay. That's good. Ammo is scarce. Fleeing is often a better option. Okay. Doors that can be opened are marked with special hobo sign. Okay. Maybe you should shush jump in. Let's go. He's waking up. What is this? Something important in this case. I bet it's laudium or something. There's always something like that in the past. Alright, so he's seeing weird, freaky stuff in. He's being driven mad. He's seeing freaky stuff in that photo. Do you see the faces? Or maybe he's seeing the truth. I don't know. What is this? I thought he was on the boat, but maybe. Yeah, I might have played a bit, but I forgot so much. I don't know how many years it's been. He is on the boat. On the... Oh, Cthulhu? I don't know. I don't think so. Boat on the sea. Wait, what's going on? Let's check this one. Now I'm going to rewrite this category. Item inspection. Quest for more information. Important quest items can be rotated in inspection. To inspect the object from all sides, search for interaction points. Yeah. Okay. Is that... Am I covering? Forwarding camera. Letter from Johannes van der Berg. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I have researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakland, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakland, haunted by visions similar to yours. City drowning in the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck would have it, I believe I've stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakland as soon as you can. I will meet you here and help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Yeah, I think I read that earlier. I couldn't stop. I was trying to figure out the clues. What is this? Place on the map. Scroll. Here's the map. Is there a flash? Photo of trophy plate. Right. Yeah. Trusty gun, I think. Turned on the motion sensor. Right, I don't see anything. It's much easier with this anyway. Okay, what does that say?
I never have to use it. Something tells me I will.
Okay, adjusting the volume is a bit weird in my ears. Don't know if it was okay for you. Nice fur trimmed boat. I didn't think I noticed it before. Oh, I don't trust that boat. It's leaking. What was that? Gunpowder course rings, shell casing. Okay. Do I take a photo of this? Took a photo anyway. One of those, like, lore. Photo of a trophy plate. Alright, that's much better lighting than I had. A trophy plate with strange fish. Looks very lifelike. Skills. Remember this. Alright, vigor. Knowledge points 1. When close to death, slowly regenerate. Limited amount of health for one last fighting chance. Absolute clarity. Earn even more with experience and stay sane for slightly longer. I don't want to pick anything up just yet, even if I can. Seems a bit too early. No clues for the Mind Palace. Alright, what have you? No, I'm not leaving just yet.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Good advice. I'm leaving it slightly... I'm playing this for fun, so I don't want it to get frustrated, especially since I'm only playing these games once a week. So I need order. I need medium help I can get. Well, can't even avoid the person. How is that fair? I need to walk right up to him. Damn. No. I don't want to talk to you. Come on. I guess here we go. Whoop! What was that? Okay. That's weird. Alright,
Get out!
Okay. That's what we both want, so, yeah.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
At last,
What
Mr.
a pleasure
Charles
to finally
Reed.
meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg.
Johannes
At your
Vanderberg,
service.
at your service.
I did promise to meet you
He
the moment you
promised to
arrived.
meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
About my problem. What's the deal with the city?
Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But
Okay.
you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Nice suit.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
And the flood.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
And
You said
about
you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Robert
How can
Throgmorton?
I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Why is his voice familiar? I mean, the protagonist. I need somewhere to stay. What's Mr. Throgmorton like?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Man, I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do I get to Devil's Reef? Yeah, I didn't actually listen to where I was supposed to go. What do you do here?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Alright.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
His voice is too familiar. What is his name again? What else did you mention?
Places. Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious.
Okay.
No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go,
He's a weird
how can
guy.
I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. How do you zoom in? Select. Blocked passage. I think we're. Okay. So what's that? Oakland City Ports. Okay. Interesting how many districts there are. I'm sure it's not as big as it looks, since you can see these roads. But what was that? Hospital, Chronicle, Hotel, Police, Asylum. Looks like I'll be going to cover side anyway. University, City Hall. Wait. So, where's that? Find Robert Fogmorton. Right. So is the key just lying around, or? I'm sure it's not even keeping these. But just in case. Inventory. Right. I'm choosing not to feel overwhelmed right now. I'm choosing not to feel overwhelmed right now. Right. Painful. Where are you? Right, let's look around. Not in there. Right. Alright. There's more prey edge. Okay, there's people waiting for me. I should run the other way. Right. Police line. Okay, interesting. Titania lifeboat. Wait, I think I ran into a mystery.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
What is that? Do I take it? It's a clue. I think I've ran into a mystery. Of course it is. It says police line, do not cross. So this is going to be a mystery. Do I start looking into it without context, or I'm not going to link it to Albert Thurgood's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Thurgood. This is my will. I warn you, don't go to the depths below. Oh, come on. There's... We should never have done that. Everything should remain in the cave. Professor, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in the rain. It's singing in my brain. Dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on. and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father he's here. Right. The sanity bar reflects your mental stability. Sanity depletes whenever you encounter horrific or incomprehensible things, such as monsters or crime scenes, and certain enemies can sap sanity with their attacks. As the bar decreases, you may experience distorted vision and audio or visual hallucinations. But be warned, these hallucinations can still cause you physical harm. Sanity gradually restores once you are away from any psychological horrors, or can be quickly replenished with antipsychotics, a consumable found in the world or crafted. Would you trust your own crafted antipsychotics? Let's have a look. I know this is sacking.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Alright. I'm not... This makes no sense for my character to be looking around like this. Oh, that's fish. I don't like it. I don't like the fish sludge. Why is everyone looking at this here? Anyway?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Innsmouthers? Oh, why am I wading in it?
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
No one leaves. Why am I wading deep into it? This makes no sense for me. And I think I trapped myself. No. Did I really trap myself in the game? Let's see what happens. I'm seeing things. I think the game didn't expect me to, you know, explore so much. That's not. It expected me to be curious. Wait, I got out. Oh. Wait. Starting at a disadvantage. Another game where you can't jump, really. Can I restore health? This wasn't a disadvantage. This is me evening the playing field. Right. What have you got for me? Right, things are laid out so mysteriously. Oh, it's just wreck. Come on. Well, I do have limited time, so let's talk. What's
I
it?
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Well, they did
excuse
say
me.
he looks
You Robert Throgmorton?
distinctive.
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Right. Charles Reed. Charles Reed. They were voiced by the same people with them too. But I'm trying to figure out why. It sounds so familiar. No, I don't have it out. I shouldn't be looking at it now, though. What? Let's be more tactful. What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned.
Okay.
This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat.
So he's
Says
dead?
he was barely conscious, out of
What?
his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him.
His kind?
Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Innsmouthers. Who are Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks
Fish-faced.
have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention
Right,
that crime
right.
rates have skyrocketed. Simply
I don't like
speaking,
him, Rory.
they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Seems a bit racist or fishist, and seems one of those kind of in power that's trying to keep things the way they are. I don't like him enough to say this, but he's going to be cheeky and say, "You're such a detective."
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our
course.
veins. My father
My character
united
was
with
too
a certain
tactful.
royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
If you say so. What do you mean?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How
Ask
dare
away.
you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I know what dreams. I can try and
Mr.
find
Throgmorton,
them.
let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend.
Yeah,
Vera
well, that's why I'm asking.
means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Alright, tell me more
I need
about
to
the
know more
case.
about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Right, where's the fisherman's house? Where's the lifeboat? I know where the lifeboat is, I'm not going to ask that. Where's the fisherman's house?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
Oh,
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Don't like him. Don't like him. Alright, let's talk.
I've said everything I know.
I didn't...
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Why can't I take a photo of him? Okay, this isn't letting me do much. I'm going to try and behave like I'm the character. But I know that cuts out so much game if you just... Come on. Still no camera. Can I shut the door behind me? I don't want surprises. Right. Surprises is what I'm going to get. Surprises are. Right. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Right. I'm not going up the stairs just yet. We have to clear the bottom floor. Nope. What's that say?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
What here isn't damp and damaged? It's got the atmosphere. I want the 3x2 grid. Right.
Huh.
The dog.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Okay, do we trust the owner better now? Well, at least we know the owner's capable of caring for something. Okay, that's slope. You can tell I'm at this early stages in the game where I look at everything and eventually I'm going to just get reckless, so maybe I should just skip to the part. Wait, Wait, what was he saying? I see that. The blood. Let's talk about it first.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Okay.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
I'd say tossed it over. How did that person know I was anything to do with this, anyway?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already
Absolutely.
told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of starve.
I'm not trying to be weird, but I'm trying to work out whether realistically his hair would be like that straight. But he has green eyes, so probably mixed. Oh, I think the game's getting to me already. I mean, they threw in fictional racism, but not that I'm trying to be. It's just that I've watched a lot of art things and lots of videos and things where they talk about hair not being correct in games and in like for example, they
I want to know
kind
what
of
happened here.
thought
Every detail.
Miles Morales' hair in the first Spider-Verse movie was better than in the
Paul,
second.
and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned
What kind of
streets, a
dreams?
sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Who's Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry,
Alright.
I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I've got to
I'll
go.
leave you to it. Take care of yourself. Will.
Alright, so
Please,
we've got Kay,
Detective. Sir,
Vera.
tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul?
I can't tell just yet.
Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright. Jeez. This place is such a dump.
Choo choo.
I don't know how. Well, I know how he would get like this, but still, wallpaper on the wall, peeling, damp. They're really selling how last century this is. Alright. Do I just step over the blood? He's missing like half his face. No, he's not. Wait, is that straining
I
my...
can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
It's draining my sanity. Yeah. Hang on. I saw that. What was that? Can I leave? Does that help? Oh, my sanity seems to be coming back a bit. Still. It's not the best.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, I didn't like what that was. There was a presence. I saw it, the yellowness. This is really
5 cards short of a full house.
It was really something draining my sanity. And I sound bad now.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
I thought it was a clock bird. It's just dartboard full of knives. Like mind's eye. Alright. Can I open it? What does my mind's eye tell me? Mind's eye, mind's eye, mind's eye. Use mind's eye whenever you see a distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. You may review images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks, otherwise invisible. Images of the past have an activation shown. No. There we go. Okay, this is weird to see just from the pocket watch. Retrocognition. Retrocognition allows you to understand the events of what happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and the vision will emerge. Step into it and find all critical scenes. Mark scenes in chronological order to gain new evidence. Wait, oh. Jeez. What is this? I think my sanity's doing too well.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Wait, what is this? I don't actually know how we gained the sanity back.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
I don't want to do this. Right, I mean it. No.
Take this, ape face.
Why? Take this thing.
Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Alright, he did that.
Let's see what we have here.
He did that floaty thing here. Right.
What's happening?
Okay, we've got this in order already.
Take this, ape face.
So wake up and somehow he threw that over and ran out the
Albert
window.
Throgmorton woke up. He was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay. Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence, crucial information for the case. It is added to the casebook. Deductions. These explain nuances of the case. They are displayed in the Mind's Palace. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible confusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. Okay, Mind Palace. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. Can I add more? Unstable. Wait. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Right. Okay. Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouth, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of Throgmortons. That could be reason to hate them. Okay. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house and track down using my supernatural sense. follow the omens. Wait. Okay, where's the omens though? Oh, must be outside. Whoa. Okay. Do I just actually follow it? No. Right. I don't know. Am I supposed to be seeing something? Supposed to be? Right, with all this new ability talk. Casebook, what does it say? Okay. If they say so. I wasn't really looking in the right place. Right. Why is he covered in those? Right, these people being covered gives me suspicion. Alright, everything's covered though. What is this? Okay, let's rotate.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Okay, I haven't went that way, but I want to know what's that way, Connor.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Can I climb that high? No.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I might need to just follow. Alright, we're going round here. Is there a way up? No. I'm having a look at regardless. I'm too reliant on that now. Yes, that's not marked as openable. Right, what did you see, man? Yes, I'm aware. Nothing there.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
No, thank you. Thank you, no. Right. We're just backing off now. Right. So there must be a different way up there. What I almost felt. I should actually look in the map. Right, that's leading up there. Let's head back to the spot where he climbed up. This can't be it then. Right, I see the door. See the door. Right, this is too much to explore right now. For now, anyway. Hey, I've discovered the run. Right, there's the door. There he is. I'm not gonna find him dead. He's just going to cause trouble. Right. His hands though. Right, there's a clue. What's that?
There's something in the pocket.
Why is the pocket removed? Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week, and I'm turn everything double interest. That's me scraping slippers, by the way. Case.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
I don't want to blindly go down there. So let's have a look. I'm just a thief. Right. Thought I saw it. That wasn't a circle. Okay, that's closed. Alright, we're back here. What does that do? Nothing. There's another way down. But so, that's good to know in case someone sneaks up on me. No one's going to sneak up on me there. I'll have a look regardless. Right, padlocks. Where's a padlock? Right. Maybe that was a padlock. Hang on. Yep, that was it. Lucky I remembered what the name was. Whoa, what the heck? What is that? Oh, jeez. Can I take a photo of that? What the hell was that? I'm sure someone was coming along saying he just wanted a hug, but no. Okay. It did not want a hug, despite it being all arms. Wait, oh, it just disappeared. What the hell? Wait, who are you? That's just someone who hung himself. He's dead, obviously. He's one of those. This one didn't disappear though. I need to look him in the face, see if he was one of those. Wait, here's Albert. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I have to tell Robert.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I know, Mind Paris. Lewis may be at the bar, but Albert was murdered. I don't want to tell his dad just yet. Don't quite trust him. What do we have? What do we have? This is one of those things where I'm like, do I just rush straight out or do I have a look around? Obviously, I'm choosing the in-between path because I'm looking around slightly. I looked around on the way in though. It's no new context. Right, where's the bar? The hotel. Hospital. Asylum. University. City. I don't know. Right, where are you? Under the keel bar. Oh! I just accidentally ran into it. Unless... No, he's there. Where the fuck are you, Lewis? Am I above? We have a look. Right, we don't see. 2. I just don't like being surprised, so I'm having a look around. I've been thinking about it, if there's any games which make it a disadvantage to look around so much. Like, the time crunch. This would be good training for actual narrative. Like, if you spend too long looking around, you'll miss another story clue. Or a narrative. You can't always try and do it all. How my health? I should try it. Alright, that's how it works. Right, we're opening this. Okay, I'm just standing around talking like it. Under the keel bar. This does not help. Let's just pretend to just go straight for the bar. Hey, bartender.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some interesting creatures.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No
Yeah.
one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
Okay.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Okay. Trouble. Trouble. I want him gone. You want him gone? I can help.
So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Drock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart
Yeah,
man.
sure.
There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Alright, let's have a look around this bar then.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let
I'm
me
not sure.
tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Nonsense.
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
I hope my character remembers. That made no sense.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Here we go, here we go.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'm sure I'm missing something.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Food giveaway? Seems like something you'd want to not miss. Alright, what you got, mister? Alright. You keep playing your harmonica. And you keep drinking. Hey, I'm just gonna take a look back here. Is that okay? I feel stealthy already. Might have lost a bullet, but I think I gained some gunpowder and core springs. Okay. Not the complete product. What have you got? Who's got the stink of blood on them?
What the? Get them! Oh!
Which one of you? I know it's behind the locked door, but still. Come on. Drafty. There he is, the Innsmouther.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, Private Investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You killed Albert, right? How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us.
Okay.
After that, can't remember a thing.
Why do you look like that? I don't want to put him on the defensive.
You shot to kill.
So I say this.
No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
The madness.
First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had No idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Your actions look deliberate. Why do you people hate the Throgmortons? Right. I want to know this first.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation.
Right.
The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right. Those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Why do you look like that? Your actions look deliberate.
One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Oh, let's ask this early on so we don't kind of shut down someone later.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
No.
Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the she.
Okay.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I need to hear that. Alright. I won't tell him. I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Bullets? I wanted to wander off for a bit, but I guess he needs to be around. I don't want to say definitively yes or no yet. Oh, this is hard to decide because I really don't want to say yes or no. And it's early on, I don't know the value of the bullet yet, so...
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
I'll find out what I find out. Okay, here we go. Me voice. The sea will be generous in coming days. Many gifts delivered, and maybe many will regret partaking. Gives me things to think about. I see old and new, a hard heart against the iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you only see that from the inside of a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs. I don't know. I found Lewis in Dinsmouth, a fisherman that killed Albert Throckmorton, hiding in a local bar at the port. He admitted that he was at the crime scene, but can't remember how exactly he killed Albert Throckmorton. He claims that he was under mental influence, just like the other fishermen at the house, and that he was not in control of himself. He asked me not to give up to Mr. Robert Throckmorton. I can either reveal Lewis's whereabouts to Robert Throckmorton or save him and lie to Robert's. Right. Let's confirm. Yeah. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was mentally affected. I think he was mentally affected. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throckmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus cannot be blamed for Albert's death. I could try to cover him, or else Throckmorton will have his head. I better not regret this. Was there any other change? Right, let's talk.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
What did I do? Just talk to... Alright, let's just try that. See if this is how the game works. Just leaving the suspect. They won't run her over, right? What is this though?
The port is closed by order of Robert Throckmorton. Back off.
Well, if Robert says so. I know, it's back here, but I want to have a look. Let's go. Wait. Carry on. Wait, there he is. What did we say?
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive,
priming him.
Fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Wait. Why would it say I found a murderer if I'm 80% sure I'm going to just cover for him? I'm this sure I'm going to cover. Can save. Okay. Now I need to see what the dialogue says.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No.
Hidden?
It cannot be true. No.
It wasn't hidden though.
I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
What?
Where?
Why?
Who is he?
I didn't want to say his, I just wanted to say... Can I show him? Okay.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis.
He needs to get out of here.
Son's blood.
He named him.
Attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond
He named him. Why did he do that?
All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and a scrap of cloth.
That is not what I would have done.
Let's ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton,
right.
I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't.
Yep, that's me,
Remind
Mr.
me,
Sleep.
what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm trying to find the source of my visions. I'm investigating cases of insanity.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here,
Pretty useful though.
Guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
He knows about it. So why a geological expedition?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. Sleeping giants, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Why a geological expedition?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You think the flood is unnatural? Any discovery so far?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it.
Okay.
His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Murder and the expedition are linked.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Yeah, let's find out. I can never not hear Expedition 33 now because of this. Tell me
If
more.
I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
Oh, well, I'm about to
Sorry,
ask
Mr.
about payments.
Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Hook, line, and sinker. Let me talk to Lewis. Don't follow me. Don't. I'm making it obvious, but I just don't want to regret this. How does it seem like such an inconvenience? Okay, wrong. Hang on, there's more of them now. Is that me? Why does that look like me? I'm confused now. Right. I'm going to the right. Whoa, he coughed on me. Jeez, I don't like that. Okay, this should be it.
Oh. Hey,
spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Alright, Lewis, you better get out of here. I need to make a good case of doing this.
The door won't budge.
They're not even going to let me talk to him and threaten. My immersion. It's... Okay, where are you? I should change my... Let's see. Keaton headquarters. Expedition. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. I want to find out what this is. No, I don't. Let's find the boat. No, where's the boat? If I can just walk past you there and slip slop. If only I could jump the fence. Casebook. Side cases. I just want to go back to my hotel. Right. I guess I have no urgent business yet. Hang on. Those police just went. I guess I just need to solve that first. I didn't realise he was wearing denim. Wait, why is there one of him on the floor? One of him walking the head. Wait, what the... Vision. This is some vision! Right. I want to leave. No. What the hell? I felt like part of it. Okay. Please help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are a private eye that caught the murderer at the port. My life is in danger. I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is opposite yours. I'm in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I've cast my lot and am beyond saving, but 7 books must have been saved at any cost. But the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I am gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Pardon. It's the one from his locker, though.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Wait, couldn't I turn it around? Okay, what's this? My diary, part 1. I don't know exactly what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the cracking, metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my hard headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of the boat helped me survive and reached the shore of a small island. They found me on it, surviving, half mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and the denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after the ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on the island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me.
Never again, they say.
All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Right, sweet dreams.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Can I read it? Now, how is it doing that? Okay, let's play fashion. Okay, I like it better without the backpack, but windcoats. Nice. Vacationist. Daywear. Aspiring sleuth. Well, considering what I call this section, I'm going to wear that. Is that activating a load? Right, why is there... Okay, it's for the toilet. It's for the dunny. A compositor. Mr. Reed, you're a rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly, and I feel I have to repay my debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run. Save your life. Leave this Drock city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets. They are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Why would you leave your full name, your full government name, if I did you a favour and pretended you were dead? That just makes no sense. Note from Johannes Vanderberg. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting an investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please, take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Okay. Shut the door.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Okay, that's the one room across. I'm assuming. Oh. Okay. Right. Tomb of Mirror. The fisherman talks of a place near Blackwood Manor, on the southern part of Whispering Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Brimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw its touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Locals' legends have become more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on the huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among the documentaries there was confession, one of which is said the devil himself granted the book with words of power. The book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in the East Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book be hidden there? Milton, I have a dream so real, it makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose among the city. People got on, rose higher, before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. Then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the centre of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to the slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the peak of the western old grove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street, but where could the book be? Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil. Salvation labor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestor brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house in the central Salvation Harbour on the old Church Street between Sevenoaks and St. Wilton, St. Street, still have a bad fame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. The Hidden Book. It took a lot of effort to track down this book after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum. It was brought by the local surgeon, who was dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out this place, but in vain. Still, there's somewhere else the tomb maybe. The private hospital in Western Reed Street Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. The archives say it's on Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Road and Oak Street. Books in the bank. Talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place in the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the guardian. I'm guessing he meant to abandon the bank building. He meant to abandon the bank building in Northern Advent on Forefront Farther Street, between Hairlog Street. What? Between Hairlog Street and Windhill Avenue. Besides, it would be too dangerous to go there myself. Local women were talking about the ruined house in central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsmore Street. They said the ghost of house owner and his family still read the unholy book they keep. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Okay, was that everything? How's this noise? The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow Kings gang. They can't get in here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Whoa. How did I not notice these before? Hold on, I hear a sound. Might be just part of this. I don't know. Tell you one thing though, those readings mean nothing to me. Even reading it out loud, it's hard to remember what it's even about. It's gonna be weird. What's in the case book? Mystic Tomes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 was how many there's supposed to be. So
Door won't.
Keep it down, Miss Archer. I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
Budge.
Superpowers not helping. Okay, that's the way down. I'm going up before I go down. Alright, I'm nosy, I'm nosy. I'm a thief, I'm a thief. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beach. That's one thing. And now there's an enterprising fellow at the city's port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Amen. Oh, I ran onto the bed. Didn't know I could do that. Where the heck? I know, but I had a torch. I had to have a second look. I thought there'd be more to this room. What's giving it this red glow? Sometimes a shithole is just a shithole, I guess. We're going down. We're going down.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
I didn't do anything. No. I don't know, because I wasn't conscious of it. So it could have been me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Okay. Alright, travel. You can traverse the sinking city on foot, including by climbing up ledges and crouched underneath objects. To navigate flooded streets, use the boat moored at any nearby pier. The position of the nearest boat is also marked on your map. It is best to avoid swimming unless absolutely necessary, as the horrors that lurk beneath the surface will quickly come for you. Oh, I wish I knew that before. You will unlock fast travel points as you explore Oakwood. Visit a phone booth to travel instantly between discovered locations. Fast travel points are marked on the map with the compass. Yoink. All this stuff belongs to me. To my dear nephew. My dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly. Only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in the cursed parade. Take good care of the hotel, please. There are plenty of relatives. Our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favourite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Can't imagine running an inn. Spending your whole time waiting on people. Then I'm bad with my time. So, I don't know, maybe it would be useful for me to have a purpose with my time. Outside of on my own. Where is the letters then? Was that it?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Not watching me close enough. So I already stole from you. But where's the stuff? There must be something. Devil's Grief. Alright, this might be a short stream, but yeah, it's a weekly, more casual one, so I'll try and do longer ones in the future, but I'm going to read, if you bear with me a second. Thank you for joining me, and I will be continuing next Sunday, pardon, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, cat. Thank you, and please stick around for the raid.